Hello, so today I'll be going over some movement exercises that use yoga and calisthenics or bodyweight exercises. As you can see with my yoga mat behind me. This is a short 15-minute workout that can be done for beginners and is great for stability and mobility of the body. I hope you enjoy it. So to begin with, we're going to stand with our feet together and then raise our palms to the sky and fold forwards. So we're going to just do a half Sun Salutations, just inhaling straight back, exhale, fold over again, then big inhale all the way to the top, exhale, palms back to center, and repeat. Inhale, exhale, fold forwards, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold forwards, inhale, all the way to the top, exhale, palms back to center. One more time, inhale, exhale, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold forwards, and inhale all the way to the top, and exhale. So now for our full Sun Salutations, inhaling, and then exhaling, folding forwards, inhale, flat back, and exhale, this time walking your feet back to plank position, and lowering your knees, chest, chin, cobra, and inhale, and then exhale, push your way back into downward dog position. So an upside down V. If you need to bend your knees, feel free to do so. You want to have equal weight between your hands and feet. Taking long deep breaths from here. If you need to walk your heels out, feel free to do so. But try to find stillness before bending your knees and jumping forwards. Inhaling for flat back, exhaling, folding forwards, and then inhale all the way up to the top, and repeat. Inhale, exhale, fold forwards, inhale, flat back, exhale, back to plank, knees, chest, chin, keeping elbows tight as you lift up for cobra, then exhale, and then come back to your downward dog position, either through a plank or tabletop position. Holding here, stretching out your shoulders, your calves, your lower back. Great position to improve mobility and stability. Now jumping forwards, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold forwards, inhale all the way to the top, exhale, palms back to center. Once again, inhale, exhale, inhale, flat back, exhale, this time you can jump back to plank, and you can keep your knees off the ground for upward dog, otherwise retain the cobra if this is a bit tricky, before exhaling and coming back to downward dog position. This time we'll be preparing to lift up into our three-legged dog, starting off with our right leg into the air, stretching that out before bringing it to your nose and back, so knee to nose, and then back, knee to nose, then back, so moving through downward dog to plank position, knee to nose, up to your high lunge position, holding here, stretching out your hips, and increasing strength in your legs. Keep stillness here and maintain your deep breathing. Couple more breaths here before returning down to your low lunge, kicking back three-legged dog and preparing for the other side. So this time, left leg into the air, knee to nose as you come forwards into plank, then come back, knee to nose, three-legged dog, knee to nose, three-legged dog, then knee to nose and up to your high lunge position, holding this pose for a few long deep breaths. Have a point of focus to retain your balance, being at one with the position. Couple more long deep breaths. Before coming back into your low lunge, three-legged dog, and then back to your downward dog position. Bend your knees, jump forwards into your yoga squats. So if you can get your heels to the ground, then perfect. If not, just get as low as you can, using the elbows to push your knees further apart and finding stillness from here whilst concentrating on your breathing. This is a great position not only for pelvic stability but also digestion as well. A couple more deep breaths before looking to jump back from this position into plank position, holding here and then tapping your left foot over, your right foot over for scorpion kicks in your own time. So just tapping your toes over the top, working your core from here. Now shoulder taps, so one hand comes to the ground, touching opposite shoulder. Once again, in your own time, just trying to keep this plank position as much as possible. Keep going, should be able to feel this in your core. Now scapular press ups, so just pushing back and forwards through the scapula, often a neglected exercise, often build strength where we don't usually exercise. Last couple before going down to the ground and putting your hands outstretched in front of you, toes together and lifting up for your extended skydiver position, working your back and rounding out your core, and drop down, left cheek to the ground, resting from here before preparing for our next one. Arms outstretched to the side, feet apart, lifting up for more traditional skydiver like position, holding here and then lowering opposite cheek to the ground or opposite side of your face to the ground, then lifting up for your locust pose, arms alongside of your body this time, still working out your back muscles and your glutes, then coming back down to the ground and pushing back into your extended child's pose, so knees apart, toes together, aiming to get your bum back to your heels. If you want to have more engagement through your shoulders, then keep your elbows off the ground. This is a great position to rest the mind and focus on your breathing, letting go of any thoughts you had before which were not serving you. A few more breaths before slowly coming out of this position and going onto your bum lifting your feet off the ground, arms off the ground, trying to have a straight back, and if you can, lowering and raising up. So lowering, raising up. If this is too difficult, just hold either a high or low position boat pose, as they call it in yoga. Otherwise, just moving through up and down at your own pace. Trying to have as much control over this movement as possible. It's not about speed. The last couple, up and down. Now doing your twists, so right and left, hands touching the ground. Trying to retain the position with your legs without moving too much. Do this in your own time. And then lower down to your back, bringing your knees to a bent position and feet touching distance away from your hands, and then lifting your hips up and down for bridging position. Just doing this in your own time, nice and controlled, getting a bit of a stretch for your lower back here. Try to roll the vertebrae gradually up and down, as if you're laying a chain to a bike, each vertebra coming up and down. Next time you lift up, you can hold this position in this bridged pose, rolling your shoulders underneath your back for an extra stretch and clasping your hands together. Remember to keep breathing from this position, even though it may be difficult to do so. Now when you're ready, slowly rolling your shoulders apart and your spine vertebra for vertebra down. Once you come down, just windshielding, wiping your knees side to side, your arms stretched out apart. Just do this in your own time, getting a bit of a twist into the spine. Next time your knees goes to the left, just hold this position, possibly stacking your left ankle over your right knee and looking over to the right for a deeper spinal stretch. Retaining your deep breathing from this twisted position. Last couple breaths before we unravel and go onto the other side. So this time, right ankle stacking on top of left knee, looking over to the left side. Once again, with deep breathing here in somewhat of a compromised position. Really just relaxing from here, just letting go before coming out of the position and bringing your knees to your chest, just lightly rocking side to side, just giving your spine a massage. Then placing your feet in a diamond or butterfly like position, soles of the feet together, letting the knees fall apart and giving space to your hips, relaxing from here. This is the final position, so really get comfortable, letting your neck be long, shoulders away from ears, just relaxing from here. If you have more time, then you can always lie down fully, legs stretched out in front of you, otherwise you can stay here. Either way, just letting your mind relax and your breathing to be calm. Now slowly bringing your knees back to your chest and coming out of the pose, rocking side to side before rocking backwards and forwards or coming up to a sitting position. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was useful. Hopefully see you guys soon.